Good morning, true crime friends. Listen, I'm still on vacation, but I'm not like traveling anywhere. Honestly, like going away. We went to another country. We went to Halifax last week. It was lovely. Here's the thing. This right here at my house, this is my favorite part of vacation. My stress level is low. I don't have to make sure nobody lost a sock. I don't have to keep up with my children in a foreign country. This, my friends, is lovely. This is what we call garden leave, where I just sit in my garden. But I'm not really into like bugs and nature and stuff like that. I mean, listen, I love nature on TV. In real life, it's wet, there are bugs, I'm allergic to things. I do not need this. So I'm sitting in my house. I'm tootling around my attic. You saw a little piece of the attic yesterday. Lord, it's a mess up there. I got purses and dresses and all kinds of stuff everywhere because it is also my craft room. But we are not here to talk about that. We are here to talk about true crime. And this is the thing. While I'm home, I have been listening to wall-to-wall true crime podcasts. I am truly living my best life. And when I'm not listening to podcasts, I'm listening to live streams. I'm one of the 13th jurors over there with Brandy Churchwell on her channel. But anyway, this is what I need to know. It's a couple of thoughts on my mind this morning. Number one, about the Melly trial, right? During the portion of the trial where they're talking about him being in a gang. Was he in a gang? I don't know. He had a whole bunch of gang friends, but not the ones he killed. Seems like the ones he killed were just like regular dudes. And I don't think he killed those dudes to be part of the gang. I think like two separate things can exist at the same time. Yes, he probably killed these dudes. Also, yes, he was probably in a gang. But I don't know how this trial is going to turn out, so I'm going to have to wait and see. But I've made an interesting observation about gangs. That seems like a lot of work. They seem high needs. They seem needy. What's the upside? Like if you live in a bad neighborhood and they protect you, okay, that's one thing. I can see that when you're like young and you don't want to get bullied at school. But between you have to check in, you have to know the history, you have to follow the rules, you have to make sure you pay respect to the certain people. You certainly have to learn another language. Somebody's staying and all the other languages and stuff. I cannot. Plus, in reading his text messages, these dudes were like, hey, can I borrow $10,000? Hey, do you know who the founder was? Text. They seem needy. All of that would get on my nerves. Isn't it easier just to get a regular job? Like, can you go take the post office exam or something? Can you become like a meter maid, a plumber? I don't know. Listen, anytime we have plumbing trouble over here, I don't have like one steady plumber because frankly, you can't find one good steady plumber. If some of y'all gang members would like to become plumbers, I would really, really appreciate that. I think that's what Juvie's dad did. He's a plumber. Is he a plumber? I think he's a plumber now. I always need a good plumber. And so I just call Roto-Rooter, right? Not a commercial, just a fact. So I call Roto-Rooter. Fully, half them dudes look like they used to be in gangs. And I am not mad at it. As the prison system teaching like a skill, a craft, or whatever, why don't y'all go get regular jobs? You get retirement. Do you have a pension from the gang? Is your plan just to like get shot up and then everybody says sorry and your kids and your mom and them just left out here with unsupported? Listen, I get vacation. Do you get vacation from gangs? Like, I'm taking 2.5 weeks off, and I'm taking the kind of 2 weeks off where I don't have to call in, I don't have to check in, there are no conference calls, I just sit here in my house. I go on a cruise with my family, and then I sit here in my house, and I tootle around, and I watch true crime. The other thing that I wondered about, and that is that, do people get away with murder? Like, honestly, there's so many true crime channels. Now, truly, some of it is old. Some of it is like, this case happened in 1973. Okay, fine. Those are interesting, and I will absolutely watch them because that is what I do. But really, I have to wonder, with so many true crime shows, you got Court TV, you got Law and Crime. Dan Abrams, who used to be like an NBC contributor, has a whole entire channel devoted to nothing but trials. And if you watch that, you would think, well, obviously, everybody is getting caught for murder. Are they? And if you don't get caught, like, how you keep that secret? Clearly. I mean, listen, I have secrets. Everybody has secrets. I keep my own secrets. I keep my friends' secrets. I'm a good secret keeper. But, How you walk around with that in your head? Does it leak out? Do you sometimes say things? But like in that Melly trial, you know, after he killed them people and people's like, dude, are you good? And he was like, I did that. Like, are people out here really keeping murder secrets? I have questions. And finally, if a lady dies, right? A female person, human, and her child die, is it always the daddy? Because I'm looking at this case with the, there's like a border security guy, and he has a mistress, and he has a child, I guess like you do, and they come up missing, and of course he's the first one they arrest. Dude, how long did you think you was going to get away with that? If some chocolate goes missing in this house, everybody is looking at me. If some Doritos go missing in this house, I'm looking at my youngest. If it's meat that's missing, I'm looking at my oldest. You see where this is going? People give themselves away. You know what somebody's life is like if you live with them, if you know them, if they're your neighbor. Immediately you're like, oh, we know who did this, right? Even if the cops don't have all the evidence. Now listen, you commit a crime around me, you do something, well, yeah, I'm probably gonna snitch. That's just how I roll. So you should govern yourself accordingly because, yes, I could keep a secret. Listen, girl, if you cheating on your husband, I want to know all about it. Mostly because I'm nosy. Not that I condone cheating. I certainly do not. But, oh, I'm good and nosy. How'd you meet this dude? How you keeping it a secret? Oh, you hid his name in your phone under knitting patterns. That's a real example. I'm not trying to call nobody out, but you know who you are. Anyway, and if he sends you, pictures of his nether regions, how you got, oh, that's how you discovered the lock on your, the picture lock, the secret album on the iPhone, and then you told me all about it. Okay, I'm not saying that really happened, but you know who you are. I don't know. There's not one particular case I need to talk about this morning. I just have questions about many things. Finally, I'm all over the place today. Lord, help me. One of the reasons or the motives that Melly might have shot up his friends, not saying they did, but is that tall dude, the one that was 6'4", sack chaser, the ugly one. You're not supposed to talk about people when they dead, right? My mama used to say, don't say anything about the dead unless it's good. And then she would follow that up by saying, he's dead, good. Anyway, Sack Chaser reportedly sent Melly's girlfriend a picture of his eggplant. First of all, ew. I wonder if his eggplant was as ugly as the rest of him. As interesting looking as the rest of him. Like, did he have dreadlock pubes? I don't know. None of my business. I certainly don't want to know. Although, if I got a peek at them autopsy pictures, I would definitely check, because something tells me he was not into, he needed the Manscape. You could tell I listen to a lot of YouTube because everybody advertising Manscape. That dude probably needed Manscape. You could tell when you look at somebody's hair and when you look at their teeth. Also eyebrows. But that's just me. I'm just saying, I bet you he had dreadlock pubes. Now, you ain't heard that from me. And I have no facts. I'm just making things up at this point. Speculation is what they would call that in court. Was it tattooed? Do you get teardrops on it? Did he have a Prince Albert? Or is that just like a freaky dude thing? Listen, I've gone far afield, talking about nothing early in the morning. I need to get back up to my craft room before it gets too hot up there and I'm sweating myself to death, and I'm going to finish cleaning it out. And at some point, I'm going to have it really ready to film where there's not just crap hanging all over the place, because right now, there's just crap all over the place still. And I've thrown away 12, what do you call them? Contractor bags full of stuff. There's more room for the crap. Still a lot of crap. Okay. I don't even know if I'm going to post this video because it's ridiculous and it's rambling. And this is why I haven't had coffee. I'm drinking iced tea, which has caffeine and is delicious. But maybe that's what helps me focus and stay on track. Okay. I'm gonna go watch some true crime and clean out my craft room. And is it a gym day? Oh no, it's a rest day. It's Wednesday. Okay, y'all have a great safe day. Oh, and thank you for all the wonderful birthday wishes yesterday. You have a great day. Bye.